It's time to find out. Am I gay, chat? Let's see. Oh, what? Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome to our video. Today I am going to be taking a am I gay quiz as a gay man. So let's see what it says. Scientists define sexuality as a spectrum that covers a wide range of sexual preferences and identities that can evolve over time. Many people don't even find their true sexuality until they are in their 30s. Do you wonder if you're straight, bi, or gay on the spectrum? Take the test and find out. Answer the questions truthfully and discover the true nature of your sexuality. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. Why did you decide to take this test? To check how gay I am? To make sure that I'm straight? Just to have fun? Sometimes I have fantasies about the same sex. I'd say just to have fun. Why not? I think this is fun. YOLO. Have you ever looked at a person of the same sex and felt attracted in any sexual way? Yes, all of my crushes are of the same sex. I mean, that's a bit obvious, isn't it? Never. I'm not gay at all. These questions are so dumb. Oh my god. Not all of my crushes are of the same sex. I've had a crush on people of the opposite sex, so. Okay, let's go. Sometimes I have, yeah, opposite sex. Cool, yeah. If your best friend confessed to you that he is gay, you would feel delighted and welcome him / her to the club. Get excited and start flirting with him / her. Make a joke about it. Tell him / her that sometimes you feel attracted to the same sex too. It really depends if I'm like attracted to them or not. If it's a best friend, I don't know. I would just welcome them to the club. I don't think I would start flirting with my best friend. That kind of feels weird. I'd feel delighted and welcome them to the club. Why not? Make a joke about it. That's such a typical straight answer. You're gay? Uses the F-bomb. Like, what? Let's do this. Have you ever worn or fantasized about wearing clothes of another sex? Honestly, not really. All the time, sometimes, but I would probably not go out in public like that. Never. I wouldn't say never. The thing is, I don't think this should determine if anyone's gay. Like, I have one of my cousins is straight, right? Straight to the bone. Well, I presume. And he like cross dresses. Like, I don't think this is a trait of your sexuality at all. Sometimes straight people cross dress as well. So I feel like this is a really stupid question. I wouldn't say all the time, but sometimes I wear, well, I've never done it. Like, none of these answers actually fit what I would answer. I don't always fantasize about wearing clothes of the opposite sex. And also I don't think that wearing a dress is necessarily a female thing. Like, the closest would be rarely, but sometimes I may wear my partner's clothes outside. I've never worn my partner's and I don't have a partner. How frequent are your same-sex sexual fantasies or dreams? All of my dreams are about the same sex. Most of the time, never, rarely. Yeah, I mean, this is another weird question because I have not really, now that I think about it, maybe a couple of times, but I rarely ever like dream about sex. Like, I don't know. Do you dream about sex? Is that what you guys are into? Is that like a thing? And this is another thing. I think one time in my life have I ever had a wet dream. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh my. Don't think it means that type of dream. Rarely, sadly, since it also says fantasies. I mean, I used to fantasize all the time. But like dreams, dream as in I wish I could do that. Right, okay, so it's not actually talking about dreams as though you're sleeping. Like, well, I don't know. I would still argue that that is dreams because they say all of my dreams are about the same sex. I would fantasize, bro. I fantasize still to this day. I'm like, I wish one of my straight friends was gay just so that I can do shit with them. Like, there's some of my friends that I'm like, bruh, like, it's just awkward, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that James Charles guy that sort of like impedes myself on other people. Like, no, that's just really not me. So I don't know, it's a weird one. I beg your pardon. What do you mean? Like, hey, that's legit. James Charles did that, did he not? Am I wrong? Like, I swear I did that. MLK, like, I have a dream. Ah, please, nah. I mean, yeah, I guess, but anyways, I'm shocked that at the I want sex with my straight friend. Well, it's not. I mean, yes. I'm not talking about you, nerdy. I'm sorry, bro. It's you're like a younger brother to me. I don't know. That's weird. But I'm like, yeah, like what the frick? Have you not ever like had fantasies about some gay woman? You know? Have you never like seen a lesbian and thought, gosh darn, you are sexy, but like you're gay, which kind of sucks? Really? What? I'm telling you, there's lesbians out there that you're after. Of course. Like, please, like well, I know a story about you, Reese, but bruh. Oh, that's so funny. That just reminded me of so much crap. They are attractive, but as soon as I hear they are lesbian, I get it out of my mind. But yeah, for me, I absolutely have dreams like same-sex sexual fantasies all the time. No, I would say most of the time, Squirt. Let's just say most of the time. If we're talking dreams as in not sleeping dreams like Martin Luther King, I have a dream, then I would say most of the time. Does dream sex count as losing your virginity? Sorry, Sparky, it doesn't work that way. You had a crush on your best friend and he was straight, but I didn't know that at the time. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, I don't know. When you have a crush on your friend, you can't help it. If someone like, for me, it doesn't faze me in my mind. Like, if I have a crush on someone, I have a crush on someone. I try to like ignore it or whatever, or work. Like, if someone told me they're straight, that doesn't immediately eliminate my attraction to them. You know? That's just how I feel. Apparently with you, nerdy, you can just switch it off. Never finish dream sex. I'll either wake up when I'm about to die, die, do it, or wake up in the middle of it. Like, I just straight up, I think maybe once. I've never had like dream full-on sex. I've never had dream sex. Like, I've thought of just one person and like sometimes fantasize about that, but I've never actually had dream sex where I'm actively having sex in that dream. That's just never happened with me. But yeah, anyways, so we're dragging this one out. I think most of the time, simple. If there were no people left in the world except for someone of the same sex, you would be happy as no one would ever flirt with my man/woman, be disappointed that you are losing out on the other sex, fall into despair as you will never have a sexual partner again. Huh? You know what? I've had sex with one woman in my life, right? And I really freaking enjoyed it. It was great. I've described this to other people before. It was warm and cozy, and they're like, that's such a gay thing to say. No, but I have. And like, it's completely different to being with a man. And I'm like, part of me would be disappointed that I'm losing out on the other sex. 'Cause, you know, that was a completely different thing. Was that at uni? Yes. I'm not going into too many details, but yes. Yeah, so I think that's just obvious for me. I would be disappointed. Fall into despair. I'll never have sex again. No! I don't want to touch you. Or you, like every single man walking by. No! Disgusting! I ain't having sex with you. No!
That's what she said.
Happy as no one would ever flirt with my man/woman. I mean, that's such a typical, like, monogamous, straight thing to say. Oh, no one's gonna flirt. That'll be my man, woman. I don't know. I'm not so hard-headed when it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, sure, monogamy is great, and I do believe somewhat in monogamy, but at the same time, I don't believe we're monogamous beings, personally. Some people are much more into that. Well, most people are into that. You know, we frown upon cheating so much. I think cheating is bad. Like, you can be polyamorous and still cheat. So I do think cheating's bad, but at the same time, it's like, oh, more than one person. Oh, that's crazy. What? And how does that work? Like, I feel like as society, we need to sort of open up a bit more. And it's not necessarily, yes, it's just you and me. The rest of our life, we're going to live happily ever after. That's not how life works most of the time, in my opinion. I'm sure most of you probably disagree, but yeah, I much prefer the openness of polyamory, and I much prefer the communication required in polyamory. And hey, who knows, maybe I won't be polyamorous, but I don't want to just completely shut myself off. And yeah, you know, I don't necessarily want people that are against it to be my partner. We're disappointed. I'd be disappointed. Yes. Sex. Thank you. Back on topic. Have you ever kissed someone of the same sex? Yes, all the time. Once or twice. No way I'm ever doing that. I love kissing people regardless of their sex. I think that because some kisses are great, other kisses not so great. Kiss all the homies regardless of sex. Penis, yes, that is my goal. Thank you. We're back on topic, chat. What do you think, chat? What would you say? I'm just curious. Out of curiosity, what would you say here? 69. What about 69? You kiss me, Av? I can tell you, Av, I'm a great kisser. Nice. I'm 100% sure about that.
Are you sure about that?
Look at these lips, bro. Look at these juicy lips, mate. They're made for kissing. Absolutely made for it. Anyway, sorry, wrong scene. This scene. Do you see it? Yeah, they're all buffed up with Vaseline as well. Okay, I kiss regardless of sex. Easy. If your partner offered you a threesome with someone of the same sex, would you feel excited about it? Bring it on. Be confused, but I would probably do it. Never. I only like the opposite sex. Do it as I don't care about the sex of another person. Feel excited about... this is a weird one. Never. I only like the opposite sex. Let's see. If you're trying to be straight, that would be the obvious answer. Feel excited about it. Bring it on. Do it as I don't care. I feel like the first and last response is basically the same. Nutty. Yeah, but this is assuming that you have probably already had sex at this point and have a threesome for your first time. Why not? You get double the experience. Don't you know it's like double XP if you have a threesome? It's like double XP weekend on Call of Duty, bro. I'd feel excited about it. Bring it on. I do it as I don't care about the sex of another person. I feel like that's the closest answer to what I would give, so I'm gonna go with this. Would you be comfortable with a gay colleague flirting with you at work? Sure, it's a lot of fun. I guess so. It depends on the situation. I would feel very awkward about it. It's never appropriate to flirt at work. That's a weird question. That's so many of these questions are weird. I don't know how I'd react if someone was like flirting with me at work. Like, it wouldn't matter what sex. I would just feel kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just like an awkward person where if someone's flirting with me, I've never really had someone flirt with me out in the open, like in the streets and stuff like that. I've never had that. I feel like I've never really had someone flirt with me full stop. It's just, yeah, which is weird. Given the amount of experience I've had, I'm like prestige gay level, by the way, chat, I must say. Like, I feel like I've never flirted. It's so weird. No one's ever told you, nice cock. That's a nice cock. See, but if someone said that to me, I wouldn't consider that as flirting. I feel like that's just full on, you're already clothes off and you're ready to fuck. Like, that's not the apex. I'm not talking Twitch chat. Chat flirts with me like all the time. I know all of you are thirsty. All of you are here for me. I know. I'm genuinely talking about like real life flirting. Like, I've rarely had someone flirt with me. It's weird. Like, outside of the bedroom, like, it just doesn't really happen. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. It's weird. Like, people don't flirt with me. I just need some love and affection, chat. God damn it. I don't. That's a lie, actually. Now you're making me realize I did flirt. The only time I really flirted was when I was flirting with a woman. Other than that, I feel like I'd never really flirted with other guys. It's weird because normally we're in a situation where we're already like, we already know what's gonna happen with the guys, whereas the women is a bit more uncertain because it could go all over the place. I'm not saying it couldn't go all over the place with guys, but like if you're on Grindr or if you're on Tinder, like you sort of already know how it's gonna go. Okay, this is actual lies. Now that I think about it, I've flirted with a lot of guys in real life. It's just, it doesn't really hit me in the same way as, I don't know, it's not really stayed with me in my head. It's really strange. Yes, but you don't really flirt, you mostly hook up, I suppose. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like, you don't really flirt when you know you're gonna hook up. Like, you just say, yeah, let's get to it, you know? Like, there's not really much flirting, so to speak. I'd say Grindr flirting counts as flirting. Okay, if we're talking like text messages, then yeah, I've totally flirted. I'm talking like real life, because again, you guys have flirted with me on Twitch and I've flirted through text messages, but in real life the flirting just doesn't seem to happen. Sure, it's a lot of fun, I guess. I enjoy flirting. I feel like I enjoy flirting. It's never too appropriate to flirt at work. That's such bullcrap. Like, those are really uptight white collar workers that think that way, I think. Have you never just given someone a flirty look? No, I've never given someone a flirty look, I don't think. Because I'm just too embarrassed. Like, if I'm really into someone, I'm that type of person that will shy away and be like, that dude's really hot. I'm just gonna sort of look at him every now and then, but I'm not gonna keep eye contact or anything like that. I'm just especially as a gay person, it's so difficult to flirt with another guy because you just don't know how they roll. And you don't know, like, it is legit awkward. It's awkward like that because you don't know how they roll. If I look at them for too long, I'm either gonna maybe get hit back on, or I'm gonna get hit in the face because they're like, yo, bro, I'm straight. Why are you looking at me like that? Like, no, and I don't want that situation. So I don't bother staring at people. It's just strange to me. I imagine women don't necessarily appreciate being hit on while doing their job. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It really does depend how you flirt. And to be fair, it does say with you at work. Like, whilst I'm working, I would find it weird that someone's flirting with me whilst I'm trying to work. When I think of work, I'm thinking of like an outing with your work colleagues, which is different to whilst you're actually at work. So have you never flirted with one of those straight friends? Yeah, I have flirted with like my straight friends, but that's like obviously as a jokey sort of flirt. But then even then I'm like, it's kind of I flirt through text all the time. Like Twitch chat, I will be so flirty and like bonk, need to go into horny jail, but in real life I'm never like that. Either way, I think the answer to this question would be I would feel awkward about it because it's kind of weird at work, in my opinion. So we're gonna pick this. This is the last question. Your friends decided to go party at a gay bar. You would feel like you're going home, let's go party, get excited to check out a new venue, feel threatened or uncomfortable, get secretly excited as you've always wanted to check out a gay bar. Another stupid question. I feel like if you go to a gay bar, it really doesn't mean you're gay. Same way if you go to like a gay pride event, doesn't mean you're gay at all. Loads of straight people go to gay pride. I do feel like, yeah, sure, some people are gonna be like, well, you shouldn't be going to a gay bar because if you're not gay, because like that's just stupid. It's a gay bar. Just because you go to a gay orgy doesn't mean you're gay. Exactly, dude. You know, as long as the socks don't touch, as long as you're, wait, what is it? As long as you're wearing socks and the tips don't touch, it's not gay, right? As long as your balls don't touch. I don't freaking know what the gay rules are. Let's just answer this question and find out what we've always wanted to know. Am I gay? This website is about to tell me. I feel like you're going home. Let's go party. Okay, that one's stupid. It's not stupid, but I'm not going home. That's like, my home is my freaking home. Whenever I go out to a party, I want to go home most of the time afterwards, so no. Excited to check out a new venue could be, yeah, definitely not that. Like, if anyone feels threatened or uncomfortable, then they're just stupid in my opinion. What? Threatened? Bruh. Uncomfortable, I can kind of understand maybe, because you might have guys sort of flirting with you when you don't want that. Or girls, whatever. Secretly get excited. I've never actually been to a gay bar. Well, that's a lie. I have been to a gay bar, but it just felt like a bar. Like, Only once during freshers at my uni did I go to a gay bar, and it wasn't full of gay people. Surprisingly, it was like a freshers party, so it was full of freshers. The only other time I've been to a gay bar was during Pride, and it was in Soho. It was a gay bar, but it was like no different to a regular bar. It didn't feel any different to a regular bar, and I don't go to the bar very often anyways. Anywho, are we ready? I think I've made up my mind. This will be my answer. Let's find out. It's time to find out. Am I gay, chat? I've needed to know this all my life. Let's see. Oh, what? What the frick is this?
Gay.
I'm not gay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm bi. Like, this is what it's basically trying to say. I'm bi AF, but I'm more straight than gay.
Bruh.
What? What the frick? What the hell, Carl? You lied to us. Yeah, I've been lying, chat. I'm actually straight. This is so... You know, I can accept the bi thing. I'm 2/3 bisexual. Interesting. But this? What? How am I more straight than... I'm a Corsair straight. What? This is bizarre to me. So at the end of the day, we've all learned something very interesting and new today. I'm not gay, chat. I'm bi. Simple. I'm more straight than I am gay. I'll suck dick and put dick up my ass, but I'm more straight than gay. Just remember that.